Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Stanley Parable, which probably should be the last episode, only because I think we're running out of endings. And I actually went to the net and found a bunch of them on a diagram that looks like this. Crazy talk. Anyway, this is where we are. I'm going to try my best to get through all of them. I reserve the right to have one more episode in case I miss something that people want me to do, but I can tell you right now, playing that baby game for 4 hours, that ish ain't happening. If you want that ending, you go to somebody who has no life. But first and foremost, staying in here.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
I miss you, Belvedere.
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever.
That's right.
I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
I'm gonna miss you, Belvedere. I'm gonna miss you. Alright. That's an ending, technically. Technically it was an ending. Whoops.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Nope, sorry. I hit the wrong button. Begin the game again. Sorry. Sorry. So sorry. Alright, so let's see. Let's reference the I don't know, the serendipitous chart of serendipity and redundance. I guess is what we're gonna go ahead and call this one. Because we had the coin of fate and the envelope of destiny, and now we have the serendipitous chart of serendipity and redundance. And that's what we're going to reference now. Okay. Let's see, so that was the reluctant ending. And then ooh, I wanna see that one.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Wait a second. Okay, there's one. Oh. Oops. Okay. Theoretically, I should be able... Man, I'm so fast. I'm like a fucking zebra gazelle. A gazebra. The wild gazebras of the Serengeti. Downtown skyline. Okay, that's... I'm up here. It says... apparently I can climb out of the window at 434. So... I'm trying to get over there. Hut. Alright, well, this may be one that we revisit, because I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Belvedere, help me! Alright, this is it. I'm up here. Nobody look at me.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference.
Belvedere.
Nor did it advance the story in any way.
You're not helping me. Alright, maybe it's maybe it's past a certain point. Alright, well, still. We have other definitive endings we can get to, so let's focus on that. Let's go for this one. Let's go back to our boss's place. We had choices that I know we didn't make there.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, so... boss's office.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the box... Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Oh, Alfred, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to step over your lines.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Can I leave here? I can't. Oh, wait. Hold on. Man, oh man. Okay, so catwalk. Wait, bosses back out escape pod. I want an escape pod. Alright, well I obviously fucked that up. Let's go ahead and go this way. Seriously nothing to do, huh? That looks like a secret panel. Belvedere! Let's wrap this up, buddy. You and me, we had a good run. Let's leave them wanting more, shall we? That's kind of terrifying. Alright, so... either way, I know that I wanted to turn on the mind control machine, and I don't think I've done that yet. So, that's probably going to happen. That's probably going to happen.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Can we go back up? Apparently not. Okay. We escaped. We haven't turned the
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay, so this is wait before going up in display room and press the light bulb button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Alright, catwalk. Worst case scenario, if I don't find all these other ones, then I'll just hang out here for a second. Only get one push on that, that's fine. That door is so shut. What's going on back here? Can I do anything back here? I can't. I tried. Alright, well, I know I want to turn the mind control machine on for a change.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Sometimes there are people who are fired in here, and sometimes there aren't, and that I wonder if that's something. I do not know, said Taffy. I do not know.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Alright, let's go turn the mind control machine on.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content, walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life, for he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Buttons. Buttons. It's number 8, Belvedere. Oh, this shit's going down for realsio.
Oh, Stanley. You didn't just activate the controls, did you?
I sure
After
did.
they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
I will run it all.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
Well, somebody
What's
is
that?
being a child
You'd
about
like to know
this.
where your co-workers are. A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better.
You have a god
My
complex.
goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Oh,
These
you
are
dick.
precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you.
Yeah?
Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
You're a dick.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Ah!
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces.
Wow, you're a
Will
dick,
you cling
Belvedere.
desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Wow. You fucking blew me up, Belvedere. Somebody is being a spoiled child about this. What a dick. Don't talk to me, Belvedere. I'm done with you for a little while. What a douchebag. Well, I guess we can cross that one off the list. Off of the serendipitous list of serendipity and redundancy. What a pecker. Alright, what's this now? Let's see, options, extras. I don't know. Oh, no. I got nothing. I'm sure there's all sorts of little hidden things that I'm missing. I'll be damned if I know what they are. I mean, even the list here, even the serendipitous list of serendipity and redundancy is not completely clear. I want the escape pod ending. That looks great. We did reluctance. Reluctantly crouched at the starting line. Engines thumping and pumping in time. Resume game. Now I'm in a weird place.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Why am I in this weird outfit here? What's going on in here? Is there anything about this blue interface? I don't understand. How bizarre, how bizarre. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I haven't done this yet. I want to try this.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
I'm aware,
and
Belvedere.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
You know it. That's where my spank bank is.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Here we go.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Oh, I kind of want to stay in the broom closet. But I've done the broom closet, so... Okay, so... Escape pod. Staircase up, boss, back out. Okay?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Whoa, really? Hey! I got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. So that's a lovely purse. Weird. This has never been open to me before. Executive washroom. Look at that. Weird. Okay. Oh, hello. That's terrifying. Belvedere! That's fucked up, man. There's an elevator! What's going on here? I don't even know what this is. I'm hitting it. Ooh, I'm excited, I'm excited, I'm excited. I got to hit buttons. Yeah. Uh-huh. Belvedere's singing to me. I love you, baby. Don't hit him, Sharkeisha. How long? Are you serious? Well, whatever. I got all day, son. I got all day. I'm gonna look over the serendipitous chart of serendipity and redundancy. And you can just serenade me, Belvedere. Couldn't care less. Could not care less. Stanley. 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 Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yep. Okay. Let's see. All right. So there's a path here for a secret disco. Wait before going up in display room and press a light bulb button. Whoa. That is really vibrating. I can wait you out, Belvedere. I'm not going anywhere. I got the house to myself tonight. So we've done games. Space, choice, death, confusion, work, insane, museum, bomb, life, and reluctant. We've done all the major endings except for art, because I'll be damned if I'm playing that game for 4 hours. That saved the baby from the fire game. That ish ain't happening. We went to heaven. Whiteboard. Serious. Huh. I really have a feeling that this dude is not going to let us do anything but listen to him. Oh my god, I can't believe that still didn't take us anywhere. That sucks. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I'm thinking we were just about out of stuff here. Oh, that sucks. I don't want to be out of stuff.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Wow, really? Two, four, was it 8-5? What was it? 2845. I'm doing this blind, people. That's what kind of skill I have. Alright. Fine. I'll play your game. I want to know how to get to the secret disco. What? Wait, what? Hold up. Hold up. Did it load? Did it have a load screen last time? I feel really funny about this.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
What if he didn't? If light is on, call extension 914 immediately. Is there a phone? I will totally call extension 914. Belvedere. Why are you not talking as much this time? Somebody's a smoker. Like a crazy mad smoker, too. Damn.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
What is going on this time? this the same? I feel really weird.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I don't know that we have anything left to do here. Let's back out. Because I mean, we've already done... We've done basically all of the endings that are like legit endings, except...
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I want out.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office.
I know I can get out this way.
It didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
I've been up here before. I deserve to get out. Come on, Belvedere, help me out here, brother. All I want to do is jump through a window. Huh. Window at 343. Or 434. Climb out. Oh, my God in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give Taffy this day the means to escape. Oh my God, a game where you can't jump is the most infuriating thing ever. I welcome the icy embrace of death. Oh. That one I shot up. I don't see how to get over there. I don't see how to get over there. Oh man. Alright, whatever. Yeah. Alright, let's see if there's anything else that we haven't accomplished yet. Alright, let's take a look. Serendipitous piece of paper, something. Serendipitous chart of serendipity and redundancy. Man, we've covered just about everything. We did the elevator, the escape pod, staircase up to boss, back out to escape pod. Let's try that one more time, and then after that, man, I'll basically open up the floor. If you guys know of any weird, quirky things you want me to research and figure out how to do.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
What's the whiteboard ending?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Whiteboard, whiteboard, whiteboard. Work harder, hard worker. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Come on, Belvedere, help me out here. The serendipitous chart of serendipity and redundancy is not... It shows me, but it doesn't show me, if you know what I mean. And I think you do. I think you do. Alright, well, let's try this boss thing one more time.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah, I got to. If I go through there, I just go insane and die on the street. Because that's not grim at all. Belvedere. It's not grim at all. Okay, let's see. Back out. Oh, wait, there's no back out. Okay, let's go back in, and then we'll see if we can go back out. Oh, man, this is actually harder than finding regular endings. Money in the morning, money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast time. Money crisp. You cray. This is bizarre. I feel more unsettled. I feel more unsettled by trying to follow walkthroughs than I do on finding our own way. Like, it actually is kind of unnerving. Alright, let's see. Doors seem to be staying open longer. No, until that happened. Still just the elevator.
Here's the door, just go.
Wow, I don't understand. I guess we'll try the secret disco again. I want it. I want the secret disco so bad I can taste it. Load screen, motherfucker. Belvedere, I need to know you're on my side. There may be a pickup video, or I may just go kill myself and say goodbye and bon voyage. Gil carrage, monsieur.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that
Belvedere.
read Mind Control Facility.
Okay, so it says keypad to catwalk, and between catwalk and power is secret disco. Wait before going up in display room and press light bulb button. Before going up.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I don't understand, secret disco. You have bested me.
Now the monitors jumped.
We'll bring this elevator
Their
down and
true
we'll wait for a
nature
really
revealed.
long time.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Alright, Belvedere, I can wait. I really don't think we have a whole lot left, man. There's a couple of different routes here and different trees that I just don't know about. Like, I would have to really sit and research them. And then, of course, the window at 434 is not panning out so hot for us. For the life of me, I can't find the escape pod. Oh. 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 We waited long enough, I think. Uh-oh, I hear somebody home. I think we're gonna get a Grayson invasion. Yeah!
No, he refused to believe it.
Ah,
He
it's so
couldn't
good.
accept it. His own
It's
life
so good.
in
I'm so
someone
happy that we
else's
waited for
control.
that. Ah, that was
Never.
the secret disco.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Oh, that was so
Had
worth
he
it.
truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world.
I think from there we may just stop and back
The
out
heart.
because we've seen all these endings. So, let's take a little pause for a second, and we'll go back to the beginning and see if there's anything else we can wrap up. Let's take a look-see. My wife and son came home from a birthday party. There were no clowns, so I didn't go. What's the fun if you're not getting diddled by Mr. Bozo? And I also looked up a couple of quick things
All
about
of his co-workers were gone.
Belvedere.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Belvedere, our time here together is short. You and me gotta stop walking on each other's words. Please let me up here. Oh, God. Alright, so, yeah. I went and looked up the stuff that we haven't done. It's a relatively short list. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. Is there a crouch? Oh, shit. Okay, well, there's a walk backwards button. Surprisingly, it's S. Okay, wait, okay. Options? Keyboard. Edit keys. Duck is control. Oh, I see your game. I see your bullshittery, Belvedere. I'm not buying it. Not today, pal. I didn't even know there was a duck button. Is there a fake jump button? Keyboard, edit keys. Maybe it's a mouse button? Oh, key riced in a cab. Alright, I'm gonna give this one more second of trying, and then I'm gonna freak out.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Belvedere, I need your help. You give me a leg up? Oh. Then we crouch down like so, right? Yes, sir! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
Actually,
so, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
Belvedere?
Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in?
I searched...
Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
I searched a YouTube video, Belvedere. I didn't find this on my own. There's two different options. This one basically says, oh my God, what if you press the other one? And then this one says...
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want.
know.
Like right now.
Oh, yeah?
You could have done it just then.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
I can hear my footsteps.
There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old, and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton.
Button glutton.
Did it all day, in a meaningful way. But his brain had long ceased to function.
That didn't rhyme.
Which is why he is in this parable, and lives an existence quite terrible.
That rhymed.
And if you are not strong, and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable.
Pretending that those are eyes. It's the eyes of the narrator.
You too will become quite unbearable.
That was nice. I feel like you and I don't have enough time left, Belvedere, that we gotta savor these moments, man. It's drawn to an end, because I'm not doing all these bullshit endings. Some of them I looked up, that shit is... I'm not opening the command console. For Steam, you're not getting that out of me. But it does feel nice to take this brief moment, because you and I... thanks to the kids and the schedule, we don't get time together anymore, and I feel, I don't know, it's not the sex, or the lack of it, it's just that we don't see each other anymore. It's like, you're not the narrator I was dating, you're the narrator that I'm married to now, you're the narrator of my kids. I don't know, and I miss the narrator that used to go commando out on dates. And the narrator that used to talk dirty and not just wear sweatpants to bed every night. Alright, well, I'll go then. I'm not doing the other one, man. Getting out of that window's a pain in the ass. There are YouTube videos that aren't mine. I do this for fun, not for money.
All of his co-workers
Not a snowball's
were
chance
gone.
in hell. Alright, I'll try it.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
You talked me
Perhaps
into
he had
it.
simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay. There we go. Oh, no, no, no! Son of a whore. I was so pleased with myself for getting up there so fast. And yet again, because I'm a beast. I'm a manimal! Alright, let's pop up. Ah, there we go. Alright, what the hell. You got both endings out of me. Woo!
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along.
I don't know why I just
He
yelled
then
at him.
praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
Oh, shit.
Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Dude, I'm sorry, narrator. Your white screen has just made me realize how completely filthy my monitor is. So I'm getting a screen wipe right now. And I am going to kill two birds with one stone. Because now I get to say, no, I'm not bored of it.
Then in that case, we'll continue.
I'm cleaning.
But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop?
I have a pretty good
idea. Do you think
idea.
it would have been particularly different?
Yes.
Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer?
It's like Doctor Who, I
Perhaps
know the
you
answer.
never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option?
There, that's
Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one?
I think my screen is
Imagine
much
if you had
cleaner
selected
now.
continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Oh, my screen is so much cleaner, man. This white like just highlighted every smudge. Did the narrator say something? Belvedere, did you say something? Again. We're coming to the end now, because there are some that I just flat the F out refuse to do, man.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
Alright. Let's do the escape
When
pod.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Can you feel that, Belvedere? Can you feel that sense of finality?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley stepped into the broom closet,
Yes,
but there
he
was
did.
nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Will you play this game with me one more time, Belvedere?
There was nothing here. No choice to make.
I can't.
No path
I can't
to follow.
do it. I can't
Just
do it.
an empty broom closet.
Oh,
Coming
can't
to
sit
a
through it all again.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs.
Although I
to
did love
his
the broom
boss's
closet.
office.
That was an awesome one. Alright, so this one's all about the Deke.
Stepping in.
Yeah! Sup upon the mighty peen. Yeah! Jukes. Got them jukes like Jagger. Them jukes like Jagger. Them jukes like Jagger. Seriously though, this walk back is gonna take some time. Like a lot of time. And for these reasons, I am not going to go through all of the endings that I've found because they will take for freaking ever. This one though feels worth it because I really wanted to do this one and I got irritated that it took so long. So, oh man. 428 is open. That's crazy talk. This is good. This is good. We've only got a couple left, and then after that, me and Belvedere are going to part ways for the final time. And that's emotional for me, man, because Belvedere, I feel like Belvedere and me have gotten along. Floor, oh yeah, floor 760, eh? Oh my god, they're going to make me walk 6 floors. They're going to make me walk 6 floors. That's fine, my fat ass to use the exercise. Yep. Doors are empty. 755. It's okay. Really wish I hadn't smoked cigarettes for 10 years. 756. Wish the elevator worked. Probably does. I'm such a noob. 755. No, it doesn't. Sad face. Almost there. We're earning this one. Belvedere, I miss you. I don't like this. I don't like this pause, this calm before the storm. 759. God, it is dark as shit up here. Here we go. 760. Escape pod launch bay. Escape. It is ridiculous dark. Wow. I don't know what the lines are on the bottom of the screen. Yay! Alright, we got the escape pod. We got our secret disco. We got the elevator. Alright guys, this is not at all what I was intending to do, but I found myself back in the museum, and last time I cut off while I was in the museum before I had a chance to see this. And it's the exit.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
No.
Perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
That was coincidental.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Ah! Ah! Huh. Hello? Wow. Okay, really? The only way I can restart is by going through the escape menu? Really? Alright, well there we go. That was the end of the museum exit. I didn't know, we did that one last time and I didn't realize that there was an end for it. Alright guys, welcome back. This is it. This is the climactic end of Taffy and the Stanley Parable. The adventures of Mr. Belvedere and TaffysManCave.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It's the whiteboard ending! Woo! I'm sure there's more to it than that, but that's what I got. So, you know what? Let's take a second now. We'll go to where
Stanley
our
came
journey
to a set of two
inevitably
of them,
has
this was
to
not
end.
the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
That's where the game's gonna end for us,
The
Belvedere.
lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace? Its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew it was something deeper. Something darker.
Alright guys, here's what it is. The things that I'm not gonna do because frankly I just don't have that kind of time.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
I'm going to convince your wife, Belvedere, to let me cut her hair in some sort of weird fetish, and then I'm going to choke you to death with your wife's hair.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
I'm going to cut his audio from here on out if that happens. I guess I can't. God, because I'm recording this in-game, I'm not recording the audio separately. Alright, well
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Alright, I think you get sick of me at this point and you shut the hell up, Belvedere. Alright, so cool. If you are looking for YouTube videos and you're looking for the other endings, just go into YouTube and search for, I guess, Whiteboard, if there was more to that I didn't do. Serious, which is an ending that I'm not nearly interested enough in getting into, along with Face Punch and Art ending, because that is actually playing the baby game for 4 hours straight. For 4 freaking hours straight.
It's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Alright, Belvedere, you ready for this? It's been fun, man. I've really enjoyed your company. I kind of want to see if there's some reason or anything that I can think of to hire the narrator of the Stanley Parable to do something for the channel. I have no idea what that would be. I'll miss you, Jeeves. Alright guys, on behalf of the MrWoofless channel and the Cave and Mr. Belvedere, my name is Taffy, and I'm out! Woo!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.